Hello, everybody, and welcome to a 45-minute water flow with me on the beach in Baja. I'm so excited to practice with you. You don't need any props today, just your beautiful self and your mat. Coming to a seated position, inhale the arms up towards the sky, reaching the fingertips long. Exhale, melting the hands in front of the heart. Inhale, spreading wide and long. Exhale, floating the hands down. Inhale, reaching the fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, finding your heart space. Inhale the hands up once more. Exhale, float the right hand down. Extend the left arm up and over, stretching out those obliques, grounding down through the sit bones. On your next exhale, float the top hand down. Inhale the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, floating the left hand down, extending the right arm up and over. Option to look up towards the sky as you stretch into the side body. Exhale the top hand down. Inhale the arms up and around, creating nice big arm circles. Inhaling the fingertips up, exhaling, rounding, bringing them to the earth, and reversing your circles, just adding some fluidity and flow to those arms. Bringing the forearms together at the front of the body. Inhale, opening up, surrendering the chest. Exhale, rounding the upper spine. Inhale, cactusing those arms. Exhale, rounding and softening the shoulder blades. Continuing to soften our chest space, opening up with softness, tenderness, and awareness. Releasing the hands onto the knees, rolling the neck in a clockwise fashion, gently stretching the sides of the neck. And then reversing your circles, going in the opposite direction, adding some movement. Find your way onto all fours for some cat-cow as we begin to awaken the spine. Melting the palms into the mat. Inhale, release the belly and the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, pressing up through the palms, rounding the upper back. Inhale, melting the belly. Exhale, tucking the tailbone. Allowing the breath to be your guide as it flows through you. Bring the spine to a neutral position and begin to circle the hips in large circles around the knees, massaging the hips. And then reverse your circles, going the other direction, adding any intuitive movements that feel right for you. Find a neutral spine, and on your inhale, lift the right arm and the left leg. Exhale, bring the knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend in one long line. Generating heat by moving with the breath. Knee to elbow, nice long line. Knee to elbow, and extend while engaging the core. On your next extension, reach the arm up and around until you've got a hold of that back foot. Kick the foot into the palm up towards the sky. Look forward or down as you begin to create a teardrop shape while you engage your core and your balance. Gently release your bind and find a neutral tabletop position. Option to shake it out before we begin our other side. On your next inhale, extend the left arm and the right leg. Exhale, bring the knee to the elbow. Inhale, looking forward and elongating the body. Allowing the breath to move in and out just like a wave that's guiding your movement from a place of internal awareness. Extending long, and then reach the left arm back for that foot. Kick into the hand as you reach up towards the sky, drawing the belly button towards the spine as you engage with your right palm. Remaining connected to the breath, noticing if you're breathing to the full capacity of your inhale. Exhale, release a hold of your bind. Find your way onto all fours. Take a scooch back on your mat and begin to extend the hands as you melt the heart towards the earth into puppy pose. Because gravity is doing most of the work for us in this posture, our job is to really just be present with the breath and stay connected to the experience of our body. On your next inhale, roll the body forward onto the belly to find Sphinx pose. Sphinx is meant to be a very active pose, pressing the back of the feet into the mat, so much so that the knees lift slightly off the ground. Elbows are drawing in closer towards your body as the shoulder blades melt down the back and the throat softens. Release the hands underneath the shoulders as we begin to flow through some cobra rolls. Inhale, using the back body to open up the heart space. Exhale, melting back onto the earth. Riding the breath like a wave as it moves through you. On your next inhale, we are going to hold at the top, allowing the shoulders to soften down the back, the collarbones to melt into the heart, the hands to ground, and the throat to soften. Ride your next exhale back down towards the earth. Bring your hands alongside your body, palms facing down. On your next inhale, ride it all the way up. Exhale, come on down. These are very much like cobra rolls, but with a little bit more intensity. Beautiful work, everybody. Release those hands towards the top of the mat, make a pillow for your head, and take a moment to rest, ground, and connect with your internal landscape. Release those palms alongside your body once more, and on your inhale, lift the legs off the mat. Exhale, melt a little lower. Inhale, lift those legs, and we're going to pulse in this fashion, strengthening the back body, particularly the glutes, the hamstrings, and the lower back. Release the hands towards the top of the mat, make a little pillow, and take a rest. Reach around and grab a hold of both of your feet. Inhale, kick into the hands, and begin to lift up into a teardrop shape. With each inhale, we are going to activate the upper back as we lift towards the sky. And on each exhale, we're going to kick into the hands just a little bit more. On your next exhale, gently release, make a pillow for your head, and come on down. Release the hands underneath the shoulders, press your way up to your first downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment to really settle in here, bending one knee and then the other, rocking the hips from side to side, grounding the hands, making sure that index knuckle is pressing firmly into the mat. On your next inhale, sweep the right leg up, bend the knee, begin to roll the ankle, opening up the hips as we ground down through the palms. We're going to begin to build more heat. On your next exhale, bring that knee to the left elbow, the right elbow, and kick it back. Exhale, left knee, right knee, sweep the foot back. Continue to flow with the breath here as you focus on drawing the belly button towards the spine with each exhale. The next time you bring your knee forward, step it all the way through and release the back knee, coming to a low lunge as you sweep the hands up towards the sky on your inhale. Interlace the hands with the index finger pointing up. Take a big inhale and lean to the right, stretching into the side body as well as the left hip flexor. Inhale, come back to center, take a nice stretch and lean back, and then lean to the left. Now getting into the right side body and the right hip flexor. Inhale, find your center, lean back. Exhale, the hands to the top of the mat. Step it back into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up, bend the knee, roll the ankle. On your next exhale, bring that knee to one elbow, then the other, and reach back. Moving with the breath as you feel your core start to engage and turn on. The next time you bring your knee forward, step it all the way through, finding your low lunge. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Interlace the fingers at the top. Take a nice big inhale and then begin to lean towards the left, getting into the side body. Noticing any differences between the right and the left side. On your next inhale, come back to center, lean it back, opening up the front body, and then lean towards the right side, getting into the opposite side body. On your next inhale, come back to center, lean it back, exhale the hands to the top of the mat, take a step back, chaturanga, and find your upward facing dog and downward facing dog. On your next inhale, step, hop, or jump towards the top of your mat. Inhale, flatten the back. Exhale, melting and folding over the legs. Inhale, straightening the back. Exhale, softening the lower back. Flowing with the breath here. Let's take one more. On your next inhale, float the hands all the way up towards the sky as you exhale and draw the hands in front of the chest. Inhale, spread the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, softening the heart space. Inhale, reaching the arms long. Exhale, connecting with your center. With the hands in front of the heart, closing the eyes, tuning in and noticing what's coming up for you. On your next inhale, sweep the hands up towards the sky, interlace the fingers, index finger pointing up, and lean to the right. Softening the left shoulder as the left edge of the foot connects to the earth. Inhale, come back to center. Take a breath. Exhale, lean to the left. Soften the right pinky as you breathe into the right hip flexor. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, draw the hands in front of the heart. Bring the big toes to touch. And on your next exhale, sit the hips back, coming into chair pose. You should feel most of the weight in your heels. From there, inhale the arms up and out of the chest, creating one long line from your fingertips to your tailbone. Hold here for just a moment while you connect with your internal fire, feeling the burn. On your next exhale, release the hands to the earth. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale and melt. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, soften the hamstrings. Once more. Inhale, hop back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Continuing with our core work. On your next inhale, sweep the right leg up. Bend the knee and tap as close to your shoulder as you can. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, reach for the shoulder. Taking a few more rounds of this, moving with the breath, letting it be your guide. The next time you bring your knee forward, step it all the way through, coming into high lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Pressing into the ball of the front foot, sink a little bit lower, interlace the fingertips, index finger pointing up, and lean to the right. Taking a moment here to notice what adding some elevation in the legs does for you in this stretch. Perhaps you can reach a different area of your hip flexor, or maybe you're able to get a little bit more deeply into that left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean it towards the left, allowing that top arm to guide your stretch. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale your hands to the earth. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, sweep the left leg up, bend the knee, and bring it as close to the shoulder as possible. Exhale, reach the leg towards the sky. Inhale, draw the knee to the shoulder once more. And exhale, kick it back. Moving with very intentional breathing as you nourish the fire within. The next time you bend the knee, step it all the way forward, coming into a high lunge. Inhale, sweep the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, sink the hips just a little bit lower as you begin to stretch out that hamstring and hip flexor. Interlace the fingers, index finger pointing up towards the sky, and exhale, lean to the left. Remaining present with what is as you stretch into the side body, relaxing into the tension. Inhale, come to center, lean back. Exhale, lean to the right, grounding down the pinky toe edge of the left foot. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, release the hands towards the top of the mat. Step it back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hop towards the top of the mat. Exhale, falling over the legs. Inhale, lifting the gaze. Exhale, releasing the upper body. Inhale, elongating the spine. Exhale, softening the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the hands in front of the heart, connecting with your intention. Inhale, spread your angel wings wide. Exhale, draw that energy into your heart space. And let's take one more here. On your exhale, resting the hands in front of the heart, closing the eyes and taking a moment to listen to the messages of your heart. Inhale, spread the arms wide, reach for the sky. Exhale, draw the hands into the heart. Rest the hips back into a chair pose. Inhale the arms up and out of the heart space. Bring the right hand to the right hip. Exhale, slide the left arm down the right knee, opening up with that top arm. Relaxing the belly as the top arm reaches up towards the sky and the bottom arm reaches towards the ground, creating this grounding and extension simultaneously. Exhale the hands back to center. Inhale, bring the left hand to the left waist. Right arm slides down. Inhale the left arm up. And again, softening that belly, opening up the heart space. Exhale, bring the hands to center. Inhale, release the hands to the earth. Exhale, folding over the legs. Inhale, extending the spine. Exhale, softening and folding. Inhale, looking forward. Moving with the breath here, stretching out those hamstrings. Step it back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up, bend the knee and step it all the way through. Bring your right hand diagonal to your pinky toe. Inhale, hop on up into your half moon. Grounding down through the right foot, keeping a soft bend in the knee. Option to extend the top arm up and away from the heart. And then, if you're really feeling it, reach back, grab a hold of that left ankle and kick it back as you stretch out your hip flexor. Gently release that top leg if you've got a hold of it. Come back to half moon. Gently step the foot back. Inhale, coming back to high lunge. And exhale the hands to the top of the mat. Step back, chaturanga. upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up, bend the knee, step it through, move that left hand diagonal of the pinky toe, and inhale, come on up into your half moon once more. Keep that right foot flexed as it extends away from you. Inhale the right arm up towards the sky. If you're ready for it, bend that knee, reach back and grab a hold of your right ankle, kicking into the palm, softening the belly, and connecting back to the breath. Gently release a hold of the foot if you've got it. Exhale the leg back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale the hands to the top of the mat. Plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hop towards the top of the mat. Exhale, folding over the legs. Inhale, lifting the gaze. Exhale, softening the belly. Let's take another round here. And then inhaling the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, drawing them in front of the heart space. Inhale, surrendering the hands in front of the heart. Let's take one more. Reaching up towards the sky, drawing that energy into your heart space. Release the palms facing forward as you come into this strong mountain pose. Closing the eyes, connecting within, noticing how you're feeling. On your next inhale, reach the hands up towards the sky. Bring them into the heart space. Spread the feet wide, the toes at 10 and 2, and sit down, coming into Malasana. This posture is extremely powerful at grounding us down, connecting us to our root chakra. And so we're going to sit here for a moment to cultivate that feeling of groundedness with any new insight we may have found from our yoga postures and all the fluidity and movement we've experienced on our mat. Release the left hand and then the right hand behind you. Sit back and windshield wiper the knees from side to side, giving yourself a little bit of movement after holding that squat. Resting on our backs, we are going to now come into Happy Baby. First, squeezing the knees into the chest, maybe rolling from side to side, giving yourself a little lower back massage. And as you're ready, grabbing a hold of the outer edges of the feet, maybe extending one and then the other, or continuing to rock from side to side. Happy Baby is a very intuitive posture, so do whatever you feel called to do. Release a hold of the feet to find bridge pose. Option to hold onto the edge of the mat or interlace the fingers behind the back, pressing up onto the triceps, upper shoulder, as the hips reach towards the sky. Release the hips and come on down, bringing the left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. feeling the body move just like an ocean, riding each wave of breath in and out. Either taking another bridge here or placing the hands by the ears, inhale coming up onto the top of the head, and then pressing all the way up into wheel pose. If you find yourself in wheel pose, you want to focus on lifting the hips towards the sky as you soften and melt the heart forward. Surrendering the mind into this massive heart opener, feeling the connection of the earth simultaneously. And on your next exhale, slowly melt yourself back onto the mat. Bring the left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly, closing down the eyes and noticing if any messages are coming up for you. Release the hands, inhale the right leg up and over the left, and then let the knees fall to the right side. Option to bring the right hand towards the top of the knee and extend that left arm away from you, looking over your left shoulder as we come into a deep twist. Working with gravity to release any tension and soften into the earth. Allowing the mind to remain present and still as the body gently unfolds. Inhale the legs back to center. Gently release your bind. Windshield wiper the knees from side to side, noticing any differences between the left and the right side. Inhale the left leg up and over the right. Lean the legs to the left. Left hand on top of the knee, right arm extends over, and then looking over your right shoulder as you settle in. The right side and the left side hold different energies in the body. So your challenge here is to stay present with any messages, feelings, or intuitions that are arising on this side, in this moment, in this breath. On your next inhale, gently bring the knees to center. Release your bind and windshield wiper the knees back and forth. And as you're ready, extending one leg and then the other as we come into a very well-earned Shavasana. To be better in life, we must first be receptive to the information and where we're being guided. From there, we integrate our messages and fine-tune our lives. Shavasana is a very powerful tool because you've energetically moved and pushed through so many different blockages in the body And now you are sitting in a place of total receptiveness. By keeping our mind still, some of our greatest insights and intuition can flow into our conscious awareness in this place of total receptivity. Before slowly pushing up into a seated position. Let's take one final breath together. Inhale, reach those fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the hands in front of the heart. Take a bow to yourself for showing up and doing the work. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Many blessings. Until next time, namaste. If you enjoyed today's yoga class, then go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for more free yoga classes from all around the world. Thank you so